Hey everyone, this is Shane from AV8 Audio, and today I'm going to be walking through our Multiverse Effects pedal. This is our first prototype of the Multiverse system, and I'm going to be demonstrating what the hardware is capable of, walking you through the controls, and then telling you about our plans for the next version, which is going to be coming out this year in 2022. Let's take a look at the controls on the Multiverse pedal first. We've got 6 different knobs to work with, and the top 2 are dedicated to the input and output levels. So the first one will control your preamp gain, and then the second one will control the output volume of the pedal. Then you've got a second row of knobs, and there's 4 smaller ones down here sort of arranged in a curve. And these are rotary encoders, and they're fully assignable, so they can be, you can choose whatever effect parameter you want from any of the effects inside, assign them to these controls, and they can be very multifunctional for that reason. And then finally, each one of these rotary encoders has a push button, momentary button, so they can be used to toggle effects on and off as well, or individual effect parameters if there are switches that we're modeling in the effects. So then on the very bottom, we've got our stomp switches. There's 2 of them. They can be used for turning effects on and off as well. That's going to be the main way for doing, for turning on and off your different sounds. And then in preset mode, they can actually allow you to navigate through presets, cycling back and forth through different sounds that you have preset. Six different knobs to work with, 2 different stomp switches. There's also a expression input on the side, as well as a MIDI input. We've got audio jacks at the top. These are stereo-enabled audio jacks, 1/4 inch, and the Multiverse processing hardware is capable of supporting stereo processing, but at the moment we actually don't have any stereo effects available on the unit, but that's going to be something to look out for as we release new features in the software. But right now, hardware is designed for stereo operation. So you're going to have a great variety of different ways to control the product. Currently have the expression up and running for wahs. You can use it as a volume, or again, assign it to any effect parameter you want. So that's a fun way to use the input, the expression pedal. And in the future, we're going to be working to implement new MIDI integrations. So that's going to be an exciting piece of design space to be exploring with the Multiverse pedal. Finally, we've got the power jack. There's a power jack on the side. It's your classic size power jack for a guitar pedal, but the cool thing about this power jack is that it has a voltage range. It doesn't need to just be 9 volts, and it doesn't have to be center negative either. With the Multiverse pedal, you're actually able to hook up center negative or center positive barrel jacks, and not just 9 volts. It can go, I believe, from 5.5 volts to 18 volts. And also, there's the USB port on the side, and this is a old school USB type B port. This is going to be the way that you hook it up to the computer, and it can also be used to power the unit in certain configurations. And it's the main way to reprogram this unit with new effects, where you get new sounds, develop new audio tools in the Multiverse design space. And something that we're going to be looking to make an improvement on as well, because this USB type is pretty out of date. So I'm going to point. So stay tuned if you want to know what we're going to be upgrading to in the next version. It's USB Type C. But yeah, that covers the jacks, the audio jacks, all the controls. would be remiss if I went any further without talking about the screen as well. There's an actual OLED screen on here, and that's going to be used to help you navigate through your pedal playing, help you see what preset you're on, and then also what the value adjustments are going to be when you're toggling the controls. And the next big update that we're going to be making is also to increase the screen size. So there you have it. That's everything for the Multiverse hardware. This is our first ever prototype, and we're super excited about the potential and what we're going to be able to achieve for making new effects on this platform. For 2022, this year, our major improvements on the Multiverse hardware are going to include the bigger screen, our upgrade to USB Type-C, as well as a new case, new knobs. That's about all I can tell you for now. Lots to be excited about. If you're interested in knowing more, you can visit av8audio.com. That's where you can find all the information about the developer program, as well as updates about the Multiverse hardware.